Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I hope you are in best state of your health and iman. Let's start our unit number 1. Living and non-living things. Dear students, living things are the things that are alive. They need food, water, shelter, and air to stay alive. These are the basic needs of all living things. Living things can't live without food, water, air, or shelter. Living things have the ability to reproduce or give birth. Living things can grow, they can change their position on their own, and living things respond to the changes in the environment. We will study these in detail. In this figure, you can see few characteristics of living things as well as their basic needs and examples. Living things grow, they increase in size, they can change their position, they can reproduce, such as cat produces kitten. All living things need food, water, air, and space to live. Some examples of living things are people, animals, plants, etc. Living things respond. Living things can feel the changes in the environment. Look at this touch me not plant. How beautifully it is responding to the sense of touch. Similarly, humans, animals can feel changes in the environment. We can feel hot, cold, etc. So what do you think about mushroom? Is mushroom a living thing? Yes, a mushroom is a living thing. Dear students, look at this plant. What do you think? Is that growth? Yes, it is a growth. It's a permanent change in the size of a plant. So it is a growth. Now coming towards the non-living things. Non-living things are the things that are not alive. They can't move on their own because they need some external force for their movement. Such as a chair can't move from one place to another. It needs some external force. Some characteristics of non-living things, you can see that they don't move on their own. As we have discussed, they need some external force. They don't grow. They don't need food or water. They don't reproduce and they don't breathe. Here you can see some non-living things such as sun, chair and table, water, rocks, toys, etc. Non-living things are further divided into two categories. Non-living things can be natural or man-made. Natural non-living things are the gift of nature. They are the gift from Almighty Allah, such as clouds, stone, moon, the wind, etc. Whereas man-made or artificial things are the things that are made by humans, but we use natural things to make man-made non-living things. Some examples of man-made non-living things are ball, doll, chair, teddy bear, etc. Natural non-living things are the things that are made by Almighty Allah, which means that people can't make them, such as clouds, water, stone. Whereas man-made non-living things are the things which means that people make them, that are made by humans, such as car, buildings, clothes, etc. Dear students, remember one thing, that man-made non-living things are made by humans, But Almighty Allah has provided us the material and guidance for all these things, such as we make clothes from cotton, and cotton is made by Allah. Similarly, for making buildings, we need rocks, sand, iron, etc. These all materials are made by Almighty Allah. Then scientists use their brain to invent new things. Scientists make new things by using this material and by using their brains. So both raw material and the guidance are from Almighty Allah. A train can move from one place to another. Then why is it called as non-living thing? It is called non-living things because it can't move from one place to another by its own, because it needs an external force in the form of diesel, a driver, or an engine to move. Although train can move from one place to another, but it is a non-living thing. Dear students, look at this table and give one reason for each thing that why it is living or non-living. For example, why a rabbit is considered as living thing. To decide whether a thing is living or non-living, you will see the characteristics of that thing. A rabbit can grow, a rabbit can move, a rabbit can eat, so it is a living thing. Whereas a house can't move, it can't breathe, it can't grow, so a house is a non-living thing. You have discussed all these things in your Zoom class. Dear students, here is your activity time. From these two figures, you will sort out living things, natural and man-made non-living things. You can make a table with 3 columns on your rough notebook. On the first column, you will write names of all living things. In the second column, you will write names of all the natural non-living things. And in the third column, you will write names of all man-made non-living things. Have a nice day.